For those looking for a delightful breakfast and lunch experience where eggs take center stage, we've got a place for you. A new brunch destination just opened in Capitol Hill called I Egg You. And Chef Scott Drewno is here to tell us more. Welcome to Great Day, Washington. That is a great name.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you. How did you come up with this name?
You know, I'm from New York, and when I was a kid, I had a T-shirt that said "I love New York" with a heart. So we kind of put a yellow heart in here, and it's I Egg You. It's our love of fried egg sandwiches.
Yeah, well, there's no question. Well, what is this restaurant about? Eggs.
Yes.
Where did your love for eggs and sandwiches come about?
Yeah, eggs are just so versatile. You can do so many different things with them. So the menu is really global, and there's a dish that has hatch green chili that's derived from a dish that we saw in Colorado, and there's a panzanella salad that we do with milk bread croutons, and so we kind of run the gamut. There's a Scotch egg, so this is our little jammy eggs that we wrap in a local sausage company called Logan Sausage, and we fry and serve with Old Bay aioli. So.
Chef, I've never seen an egg prepared like this. It looks so delicious and beautiful. And you said when you order it, you have to pronounce it with the Scottish accent,
You're gonna
right?
say Scotch. Our chef at I Egg You, Alyssa.
I like it.
It's an unspoken rule, but every time we put one up, she says, "Here's the Scotch egg."
Scotch egg, of course.
So you have to do that.
Yes, you've got to do that. Okay, and tell us about these awesome sandwiches.
All right, so here we have our sandwich would be called "You Baking Me Crazy." So you can see these sandwiches; they're just loaded with bacon, scrambled or fried eggs. Typically on the restaurant menu, we fry the eggs in brown butter, and we have a seasoning that we call the I Egg You spice that has wild sesame and a little bit of Korean chili flake and kosher salt. So we're really kind of building some flavor in there. We fry all the eggs in brown butter, so it adds a nutty richness to it. And then we use a great cheese called Fontina, which is like arguably the best melting cheese there is, and gives again a little nutty flavor to the sandwiches.
And you mentioned a Korean spice, and also this bread is like a special Korean bread. Is that right?
Yeah, so we have a lot of Korean influence. My business partner Danny is a Korean chef, and we have a couple of restaurants. We have a restaurant called Anju on 18th and S. We have 5 locations of Chaiko, which is a Chinese Korean fast casual throughout the DMV, and Danny and his mom have a restaurant called Mandu on K Street. So we definitely have a lot of global influence, but specifically Korean. And this bread is from a bakery called Sheila in Annandale, and they're the best bakery in the area. And this is milk bread, so it's soft, pillowy, slightly sweet bread. That's really the catalyst for everything we do at I Egg You.
This looks amazing. It's so thick.
Yes,
it's thick and fluffy.
But it's also pillowy and
Now I understand your business before you opened I Egg You, which is new, by the way. So I want to find out how that's going. But you were selling these out of a pop-up out of Chaiko, is that right?
No, it's a pandemic pop-up baby. So out of Chaiko on Capitol Hill, we just did it takeout Saturdays and Sunday mornings from 8 to 1. Only did the breakfast sandwiches and potatoes, and we were selling like 300 sandwiches every Saturday, 300 every Sunday.
Of course you were.
It's gonna die off. It's going to die off. And after 2+ years, it just got busier and busier. So when we're like, oh, maybe we'll find a home for I Egg You. And we moved right down the street from Chaiko Capitol Hill at 517 8th Street Southeast on Barracks Row. And we've been open about 3 weeks, and it's been a wild ride. It's super busy, and guests are loving the full menu options. Because the pandemic, we had about 6 or 7 sandwiches. Now you can see the menu has about 60 things on it. So
that's amazing. So it's more than just breakfast and lunch. You kind of have a later afternoon full menu.
So it's definitely more than just breakfast. It's definitely lunch, and then at nighttime the space turns into what we call the shell, which is exclusive for events. So you can have birthday parties, rehearsal dinners, fundraisers. Another part of our company is district catering, which we do a lot of catering. So we host a lot of events inside I Egg You at our event site called the Shell.
Nice. Okay, so you guys are the place to go with all things everything. You've got all these amazing restaurants, and now with I Egg You, congratulations on the success of the pop-up, and now you just had to. You just had to make a brick and mortar to serve all these people. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks so much for having me.
Make sure to check out I Egg You, located at 517 8th Street Southeast in Capitol Hill, and visit their website at ieggyou.com, and of course follow them on Instagram at I Egg You.